The Public Library and Kidzpacks still need your donations to help feed kids over the weekends for the summer. The groups have been collecting items as part of a food drive that ends tomorrow. Officials say they expect to help about 250 elementary students during June. They say with the school year ending, programs like these have a special importance.
Yes, it is very important that those who are in need of food get the food. There's a great demand, and we are excited to partner with Kidzpacks to provide that need for the community.
When you donate the non-perishable food items, make sure they are single-serve, easy to open, and microwave safe. For more information on how to donate to the Kidzpacks program, visit WGEM.com.